Subscribe to Cooking and Travel by Dr. Papure Borua and press on the bell icon for all notifications. Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have before you some boiled potatoes. I boiled with the peel on, and today I'm trying to rebuild in my kitchen the yummy flavor of the potato curry that we have on our way to Jorhat in Bukakhat. So this is presenting before you the oilless potato curry Bukakhat is so famous for. Bukakhat is a place in Assam and it is famous for two things. One is the peras of Bukakhat and the other is the puri bhaji. So this puri curry. So here presenting before you oilless potato curry built in the style of Bukakhat, Assam. The dry ingredients we'll be needing here, say this is 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin or jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, a pinch of garam masala because this was something that I made at home, so it's very strong. Otherwise, when you're using store bought one, you use 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and this is 1 teaspoon of coriander powder and some salt according to your taste. So let's start cooking this dish which is so famous in Bukakhat or alur torkari. The first thing we'll do is that just remove the peel of the boiled potatoes. So we'll just peel the potatoes. They are boiled perfectly. I did not use any salt while I boiled it. So this way we'll just peel all the potatoes there. So the potatoes are peeled and we are ready to go. And you must have noticed I have not used any onion or garlic. But for the tarka, we will need some ginger, some desi ghee and some asafoetida or hing. Now just like to tell you about the history of this particular dish, which is originally actually brought about from Rajasthan by a person, and he opened up the shop there, a hotel there, in which even Mahatma Gandhi had visited. So this particular dish actually goes back, we're talking about before independence, and during the struggle for independence, Mahatma Gandhi had actually visited the place where this particular recipe was first introduced, and this is. And for anyone traveling to Kaziranga to visit the world famous site of Kaziranga, their national park, and this particular dish is a delicacy that nobody wants to leave because this is found in Bukakhat, the nearest township to Kaziranga. So let's try to recapture that beautiful, magical and yummy dish in our kitchen today, oilless, onionless potato curry. The next thing we do is that try to mash the potatoes into uneven pieces. We're not using a grater because we do not want it smoothened up. We just want irregular pieces of the boiled potato. So we'll just mash it up with our hands. This way we'll have some big pieces and some small ones, perfectly as we want it. Unlike the other dishes, one surprisingly interesting thing about this particular dish is that we do not heat up the karai at all. So I put the mashed potato into the coal karai. Now we'll drop in the other ingredients one by one. The first thing goes in, the salt there, then the turmeric, cumin powder there, the red chili, Kashmiri red chili powder for the color, and last of all the coriander powder. All of them go in, and asafoetida or hing, say half a teaspoon. So we still haven't put on the flame there. Now we're putting in 2.5 cups of water, cold water, and we'll try to boil this again. Give it a nice mix and put on the flame. On high flame, this will go covered and cooking. While that's cooking up, let's make a slurry. I've taken here 1 heaped tablespoon of maida or refined flour. You may also choose atta. So now we're going to add the water and make a slurry out of it. This will thicken our curry. I added here just a small teaspoon of amchur or dry mango powder as well. After giving the dry mango powder and cooking covered for 5 minutes, we'll see that red scum that's up on the top, and we need to remove that scum. Otherwise, it'll get real tangy. So we'll remove the scum now. This way. Once the scum is removed, we'll now add the slurry. This will thicken up. It'll act like corn flour does to any curry. We'll just give it a nice mix there. See, it's already thickened up a bit. Now we'll add in a little bit of kasuri methi, just half a teaspoon, but it's optional. You may always avoid it. Check in for the consistency you want to have and shut down the flame. Now we have to boil for a minute or two, covered. In the next phase, we are going to put in a tadka, and therefore I'm heating a small pan where I'll prepare the tadka. The first thing that goes the tadka is, of course, a heaped tablespoon of desi ghee. Normally people give a lot of ghee. We're just trying to avoid it and give just a tablespoon of desi ghee. 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds there once the ghee heats up. As they begin to really splutter and dance, we are putting in some fenugreek and some Kashmiri red chili powder and 1 green chili and a dash of hing or asafoetida. And it goes into the curry. That's it. I'll give it a nice mix there. Next, I'm just putting in some ghee and a few juliennes of ginger. Ginger will add a distinct flavor. Let the ginger heat up. And this also goes into the curry. So now we again mix it up properly and check in for the salt also. Now just cover it, shut down the flame and cover it for 2-3 minutes. Now that's ready. That's the Bukakhat special potato curry without any oil, without any onion or garlic. Let me show you now how they normally serve there. Traditionally, the way it's served on banana leaves. This is the way it's served on banana leaves, fresh and nice. We use no spoons, we just use our hands and we plunge into it and enjoy it every time we go to Bukakhat, every time we go to Kaziranga or Jorhat. Anybody visiting India and in fact Assam should actually try this special recipe. I hope you like this recipe of mine. Do give it a like and a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.